Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have this glamorous sparkly cut crease, perfect for the holidays. So the first thing I did was applying the Mud Masky Facial Detox Mask. I really like to use this mask before I apply my foundation when I film a video. It really makes my skin really tight, it soaks up all the dirt out of my skin, and I feel like it minimizes my pores. So I really like to use this before my foundation. I just feel like the foundation applies prettier. So when I'm done with that and I apply my day cream, I like to use the Dr. Brand Pores No More primer. And today I'm testing out this new Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I mixed the shade 3 and 5 together to get the best combination for my tan skin. So, oh my god, I didn't know what to expect with this foundation. I've read a lot of positive things, but as you can see, it's really high coverage, which I really like. Normally I like to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but that one tends to get really dry. I don't know, I don't like the finish, how it looks on me, but this one, oh my god, it's my favorite foundation. I'm using it right now while I'm doing this voiceover and I still love it. So now I'm going to use the Tarte Cosmetic Shape Tape Concealer. I used in the shade light medium. I like to apply this underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead and also above my lips and a little bit on my chin. And lately I also like to use this underneath my cheekbones to make it look a little bit more defined. But oh my god, I love this foundation so much. I would really recommend this to those who love the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and just to those who like full coverage. It tends to get very dry, so if you have dry skin, I'm not sure if it will work for you, but maybe you can mix it with a serum or anything like that. So now to set my concealer, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla Powder. And I'm just using a very slight amount just to set it in place. I'm using a tapered brush by Sigma. Now I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Pale Yellow Powder, and I'm going to use this to bake my face. So the vanilla powder was just to set it, and now I want this powder to make it look more light, and I don't know why I'm using this, but I just like it. And as you can see, I'm using a lot of this powder. I'm going to carve out the cheekbones, and with whatever is left on my brush, I use it on my forehead. So now I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm using a Kabuki brush by Sigma. It's one of these small ones. To apply this on my eyelid. I have a special discount code for Sigma brushes. I will link it down in the description bar. Now the first shade that I'm going to use on my eyelid is White Lies by Makeup Geek. And I'm using a Anastasia Beverly Hills brush to press this underneath my brow bone. I just like to use a white eyeshadow to highlight my brow. And I'm using some brow gel. I always do this afterwards because the powder will stick in my hairs. Now I'm going to use the Soft Peach eyeshadow by Anastasia, and I'm going to blend this in my crease, and this will be my transition shade. It's very light, it's almost the same shade as my skin color, but just to make sure that there's a layer on my crease. Now I'm going to use the shade Birkin. I'm going to very slightly apply this also in my crease using a blending brush by Anastasia. This is a brush with white and dark hair at the ends, and this brush is my favorite by Anastasia. Now I'm going to use the shade Wild West by Makeup Geek. And this one is much darker, but I'm going to use this shade to create my crease line. If you don't follow me on Snapchat yet, you better do it. My username is Makeup by Anne. But I asked everything on my I asked everyone on my Snapchat what look you wanted to see, and most of you screenshotted the glitter cut crease, so that's why I'm doing this look today. And I also like to do something very glamorous for the holidays. But if you know my channel, I do glamorous eye looks all the time, so for me it doesn't feel very special. But I don't do cut creases with glitter all over the lid very often, so yeah, I just felt a little extra glamorous today. Now to carve out my crease, I'm going to use the Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15. And this is going all over the lid. If you follow more of my videos, you know I do this every time I create a cut crease. This is just a very easy way to get a very sharp and clean line. And the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC is a very dry concealer. Once you apply it, it will dry completely, so it stays perfectly in place. So it's also really nice to use this as a base for the eyeshadows. So now at the end, I'm just going to softly blend it a little bit towards my foundation. Now the first shade for my lid is Bling by Makeup Geek. And I'm going to press this on my eyelid. I'm using a concealer brush, which I believe is by Sigma. And I'm just going to press this a little bit at the beginning part. Now I'm going to use the shade Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek. This shade is very familiar with the Bling eyeshadow, but it has a different undertone. So I'm also going to apply this all over the eyelids. I don't know why I picked this shade, but I just wanted something pearly looking and very light. So it's very easy to apply glitters on top of a shimmery shade. Now I mixed MAC Reflects Gold with a gold coppery shade from Certify. And to apply this on my eyelids, I used the Mixing Medium Gel by by MAC Cosmetics. So I made my brush wet. I dipped it in the Mixing Medium Gel, and then I dipped my brush into the glitters, and I'm pressing this on my eyelids. You can also first apply the Mixing Medium Gel on your eyelid and then press the glitters onto it, but this is just how I always do it. So when that is done, I'm going to apply my eyeliner, and I use the Little Black Dress Gel Eyeliner. I prefer using liquid liner when it comes to applying eyeliner on top of glitter, but recently I just like to use a gel eyeliner first, and then I will go on top of it with a liquid liner. I have noticed whenever you apply a gel eyeliner first and then go on top of it with a liquid, it kind of gets more intense, it gets a more thicker appearance. I don't really know how to explain, but I just like to use it like this. And the liquid liner that I use is by NYC. Now for my waterline, I'm using the NYX Black Eye Pencil. This is just a regular pencil. It's not one of those long wear, thick gel eyeliner consistency type of pencils. This is just a regular pencil. I had nothing else I could use. Most of them are dried out, so I just used this and it worked pretty well. Now I'm using a black eyeshadow on a very tiny brush, and I'm pressing this right underneath the lower lash line. And to blend that out, I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Wild West eyeshadow. This is that same shade as I also used for my crease to create that cut crease. And I'm using a pencil brush by Sigma. Now for my lashes, I use lashes from my own lash company, and this is in the style Wary. And now it's time for the face. I use the MAC Mineralized Powder in Golden Medium just to set my face, because it has been a while since I paid some attention on my skin, since I was doing my eyes. So I just set it with powder. Now I'm going to use the MAC Sculpt powder. Some of you have asked me what is the name, but the name is Sculpt. I'm not sure what kind of powder it is, but I just know it's the name Sculpt. And I use this to carve out my cheekbones, and now I'm using a bigger brush to blend it more. I'm also going to blend this a little bit in my neck. And now it's time for blush. I forgot to film the product, but I'm using Warm Soul by MAC. It's a very pretty neutral color, and it matches with every lipstick. Now I'm going to use the MAC Soar lip liner. This was a very popular lip liner, which I believe got very popular by Kylie Jenner. It was really hard to get my hands on this one, but I feel like the hype is over and now you can get it. But it's a very pretty rose color lip liner. And I'm going to pair this with a soft pinky shade. The one that I'm using is by Sleek, and it's called Petal, and the name of the liquids are Matte Me. I don't really know how to pronounce. I first wanted to go for a red lipstick, especially for the holidays, but of course this will look pretty with a red lipstick, but I wanted to do something different and more soft. Now I'm going to use the Anastasia So Hollywood highlighter. Normally I do this before my blush, but I totally forgot to apply highlighter. Like, what's wrong with me? And so I just decided to pop some of this highlighter on my cheekbones, and I also applied a tiny bit on my nose. And this is already the end of the tutorial. I'm very happy with the outcome, and I'm so in love with this foundation. I will recommend this to everyone that loves a full coverage foundation. The texture is so amazing, and I don't even need any Photoshop. I mean, my skin looks freaking flawless. So yes, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!